Welcome back to the watch review, folks, and here we have an Invicta Speedway. This is a really Invicta's homaging the Daytona from Rolex, but in their own style, very similar. This is a 40 millimeter watch with 47 lug to lug, and then you got a 13 millimeter depth in the, as far as the depth goes. This one is all solid 316L stainless steel, and it comes with a stainless steel bracelet. This watch I purchased at a flea market yesterday, and I went ahead and cleaned it up a little bit, fixed up the bracelet, because the bracelet was broken. Went ahead and put a new battery in it, and it's working fine. These watches are very popular. When these first came out in the early 2000s, they're really sold quite a bit, and then they had that telemarketing show on TV from one of those telemarket channels, and man, these Invictas, they really started selling, and people started finding out about them. But there's two models that people really gravitate to. This is one of them, the Speedway, and then you got the other one, which is like the Submariner. This one is quartz. It's got a Japanese quartz movement, so it's pretty reliable. This one has lume on the hour hands and also the hour markers. The lume on it it's okay. It's not that big of a deal as far as lume goes. This one has a data indicator between the 4 and the 5 position. The crystal, this one has the crystal's pretty scratched up, but if you look at the dial, I don't know if you can see it right there, it's got a texture to it. This is the white dial one. It's got a texture to it. The crown is screwed down crown, and it's got screwed down pushers, so the registers do work, and the pushers are screwed down for water resistance, so as well as the crown. The bracelet is pretty thick. It's a pretty good bracelet for the money. Thick bracelet, and then you got deployment clasp. The clasp in the back has the Invicta logo. It has safety right here, and then the back of the watch is got the Invicta logo with the 20 ATMs, and it says professional, all stainless steel. This is the model 9211. These are really good watches. These are beater watches that you can wear every day, like somebody did with this one. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can polish, buff most of this out, most of these scratches out, and make it look better. We're gonna go ahead and in about a week or so, about a week, we're gonna go ahead and list it on Etsy at a pretty reasonable price, but I'm gonna try and make it look good first to do that. I'm gonna give you a wrist shot of this watch. Before I do that, I want to show you what I have on the wrist. This is another buy that I had in the flea market, and this is a Swiss military, and I'll tell you, this watch is really nice, and the lume is really incredible on this watch. I put a NATO strap, tan NATO strap on it, and it looks really good. I'm gonna do a review on this watch pretty soon. Well, let me go ahead and put the Invicta on the wrist to show you a wrist shot. And here's a wrist shot of the Invicta. As you can see, it wears pretty well. It doesn't take most of your wrist. It's 40 millimeter, and it's very comfortable, and the bracelet's really comfortable on the Invicta. So let me see if I can get you a lume shot of the watch. And here's a lume shot, folks. It's got pretty good lume, but it doesn't stay on too long. It just fades away. But it's got lume on the hour markers and the hands. Overall, folks, these are pretty good watches. Like I said, beater watches. They're very well made. I think they have Japanese movement, so they're going to be accurate. And this particular style is iconic. It's a chronograph, and it's a sports chrono, and I mean, you got that tachymeter scale, and it looks really cool. So I really recommend something like this. This one in particular, I am going to try and make it look nicer. I'm going to buff it out and on the buffer, and maybe put the bracelet in the ultrasonic. Just try to make it look really good, and then I'll go ahead and list it on Etsy. It's going to be listed by 14 Dolphins 11. I'm sorry, 14 Dolphins 1. And I'm going to put a link in the comments as soon as I list it. I want to thank my subscribers again, folks. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate you subscribing to the channel, and it really makes a difference. And I hope you folks have a great day.